Does that look crooked to you? I think my tripod is going to have to be replaced or something. I don't know. Sometimes it looks crooked to me when we start, but it's on a tripod, so it shouldn't. I don't know. Very weird. All right, so it is New Release Wednesday. We have 3 new products that came out today. We're going to open all 3 of them, and they're all going to be so awesome. It is 5-star baseball, followed by immaculate basketball, and then a big master case of Phoenix football. That's the order that we're going in tonight as well. So we do have a little info to go over before we bust into our boxes and our packs. So let's go ahead and get started with that. First up there, note about my feedback. That's just to let you know I have it completely automated. What that means to you is simple. Just means that you don't ever have to wait on me. So anytime that you leave positive feedback for me, you are going to instantly get positive feedback in return. And then, of course, the next thing there, the most important thing, is just a message to say thank you, because I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me, keeps me company, and all that sort of thing. And I'm trying to see here, are we not, for some reason, this is so strange. Like, I think YouTube just dropped the stream, which is odd. Let me try it again. Yeah, it did. How strange is that? Huh. Okay. So, what is up with YouTube this week? They are crazy. Let's try this again. Of course, I've been talking here for the last couple minutes, and I didn't realize YouTube had dropped the stream. So I guess, yeah, well, we'll start over. Good grief. At least it's not like last night where it was way worse than it was tonight. Okay, so backing it up to where we started a minute ago, we have a bunch of new releases today. We're going to open all of them. We're going to start out with 5-star baseball. We'll next move to immaculate basketball, then Phoenix football. Now that actually, hopefully, the live stream is going to stay live and not, for instance, kick itself off. That would be awesome. And so, yeah, I was already, 2-3 minutes in before I realized that the live stream had stopped itself somehow. Woohoo! All right. No, JL, I did not forget you. You'll see when you watch the break. I was just going along, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute. I look over there and I'm like, what just happened to the live stream? It's gone. So no, I had already been talking for a couple minutes, thinking that we were good to go when in fact we were not. Anyhow, here's what we're looking at right now before we get started. The info that we go over, first up is a note to let you know that my feedback is completely automated on eBay. That means you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you're going to instantly get it in return. And of course, the most important thing there is a big thank you to everyone for bidding and breaking and chatting and hanging out with me. And last night for your patience with our fun little YouTube problems that I didn't know were like a worldwide YouTube crash until way after the fact. So that was kind of fun. It was interesting. Anyway, we're taking a look right now at breaks that are listed on eBay. This is the stuff that's coming up over the course of the next 5 days. Tomorrow night we're going to do 5-star again, immaculate again, and we'll throw in some impeccable football. On Friday, we'll do a half case of Leaf mini helmets and another master case of Phoenix football. Saturday, I'm going to take the night off. I've got to start getting caught up on a lot of stuff. Towards the end of the year, things back up on me. So you will start to see me taking more days off here and there as I start thinking about all the stuff that's got to be done by the end of the year. And then, of course, on Sunday, we're going to open a single Gold Rush autograph baseball jersey. We're done with the half cases of those. We'll open a full case of Archive Signature Series Retired Players Edition. Another case of Gold Label Baseball. On Monday, we'll open a 3rd master case of Phoenix football. So that's what we're looking like for the upcoming days. For tonight, it looks like this. Everything is a paid shipping break tonight. And this is also the order that we're breaking in. So it's going to be 5-star, then immaculate, then Phoenix. Anticipating, guys, this to get out the door on Monday. I doubt very seriously it will get out the door before Monday. I mean, there's always a possibility if I have one of those nights where I can't sleep and I just stay up all night, but I don't think it's super likely. Monday is probably your most likely target for these breaks tonight. And, of course, consolation cards. If you're in one of these breaks and your team does not pull a single card, You are entitled to a consolation card. It can be from any year and any series. And since these are all paid breaks, it would ship out with the rest of the break. First up, an 8-box case of 2018 5-star baseball. That is a full case. It's break number 1. And of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, the 17th, Wednesday the 17th. And you know what I just realized? Yeah, I forgot to check and see if everything is paid or not. So give me a hot second to check on that, guys, and see if we've got anything sitting out there that needs to be dealt with. I had a massive amount of messages. Oddly enough, most of them from one person, like 17, 18 messages from one person. And yes, it took me a while to get through them. And so in the course of doing all that, then I forgot to go look and see what we might be waiting for payment on. So I'm checking that very quickly. And once I do that, then we're going to be ready to get rolling here, hopefully without any problems. Oh, you guys are so awesome. It's all paid up tonight. Woohoo! You guys get like a gold star, an extra something, because that makes me so happy. All right, you're going to notice here that the background goes slightly out of focus. That's because I don't use autofocus, and when I set the manual focus, I like to set it so that we can see everything up super, super close. And when I do that, that's what makes the background go out of focus. 5-star baseball. Raise your hand if you love 5-star. I can't see you raising your hand, but I know you are, because 5-star rocks. Yes, it does. It's always fun and good. Who's here tonight? Scott is here. Now, I know Jay Allen's here because he thought I forgot him. I would never forget you, though, Jay Allen. Scott, I know you are waiting on Immaculate, my friend, and that is going to be up right after 5-star. And, of course, you know, 5-star is actually a pretty quick break, so relatively speaking. So we're not far off from being in Immaculate for you. Jay Allen said, I told you it wasn't an app update problem. Hey, man, I didn't know what it was because, listen, here's the deal. From my side, I could stream and had no problem getting the stream started or going. B, I could see my entire dashboard, so it would let me see all of my control panel, all of my dashboard. Everything worked beautifully until I went to my specific channel. And then that's when it kept giving me strange messages. And I didn't even get the exact message that I read about later that it said it was giving everybody. So I just thought, because my dashboard was working and everything else was working, and I could stream, I thought, all right, well, my stupid iPad has gone by the wayside again. And then, of course, when one of you guys came in and said it worked for them after they did an update, I thought, well, all right, that could be possible. Like, you know, I don't know, because I had turned my iPad off and on, and my updates were automated. So I didn't really know what it was. I was just glad that it started working. And then you guys all jumped in and started saying, no, man, it's terrible. It was down everywhere. And then I got a clue as to what was going on. But, you know, one of those crazy kind of things last night. That was insane. Clayton's here. Hi, Clayton. Clayton's got a lot of teams tonight. Got a lot of irons in the fire trying to hit something big. Greg says it's 5-star expensive. Well, it's not cheap, but it's not, you know, super, super crazy expensive. But it's not super, super cheap either. So, but it usually has nice cards and they have a good value to them. So for my money, that's the way to go. Scott, you're not asking for much there, Scott. You want a Bill Walton. That's very specific. A Bill Walton logo man out of Immaculate Basketball. But you know what? It's always good to set your intentions. So when you set them, you may as well be specific. That's the way we look at it, right? Okay, here we go, kids. As you can see, we had 1 pack per box. And let's see who gets lucky out of pack number 1. Colorado Rockies starting it off. That is numbered to 50 with a little Ryan McMahon. Coming up behind that, the Angels are on board with Justin Upton. And of course, the Angels, meanwhile, are going, yeah, why wasn't that Mike Trout or Shohei Ohtani? Hey, I know, but Justin Upton's still nice, right? I think so. Jerry, you're looking for some Toronto Blue Jays. Latchman, everything is paid for. I am so excited. I can't remember the last time that we had everything paid for and no stress at the start of a break. So yeah, you guys all get a gold star for that. I'm so happy about it. Then we have the Braves coming out. That is Lucas Sims. One of you calls Lucas Sims Lucas Bum Sims, but I can't remember who that is. Redemption stays face down. We'll check it out at the end of the break. And we next have Mejia, Francisco Mejia. And that, of course, is an Indian, Cleveland Indians. I see a little color coming up behind Francisco. Frank Thomas, hey, hey. Numbered to 15, no less. How about you, White Sox, pulling a Frank Thomas to 15? I like that plan. And, Scott, you said you're allowed to break again. Well, that's good. So you've been on good behavior and you earned your break privileges back. Is that what happened? Right now, I would just like this wrapper to be on good behavior and actually come off of there. Houston Astros, J.D. Davis. Now, I have not been able to watch much of the game tonight because obviously we're starting early. I had a lot of work to do, a lot of things ending. But man, I did see that crazy play, which what looked like was going to be a big home run ended up being called an out thanks to some fan leaning over and all that craziness. I swear, man, if you are that fan, what kind of idiot are you? Because, you know, that messed up his own team. This is Don Mattingly coming out for the Yankees. Like, if you're the fan of the other team and you interfere, well, okay, maybe you did it on purpose, but you interfered and cost your own team a 2-run homer. Like, what is that? That was crazy. Chance Sisco comes out, Baltimore Orioles. Jay Allen, you said you just want one card. Who's your team in here again, Jay Allen? You got to remind me. And Greg's here. Hi, Greg. Scott, you said you put your foot down and you set her straight. So that tells me right there she's not home tonight, is she? This is Adrian Beltre to 10 for the Texas Rangers. Just because I know your sense of humor, Scott, so that tells me she's probably not sitting across from you right now, is she? That's my guess, anyway. No, you have not missed Immaculate yet. We started off with 5-star tonight. Immaculate will be up next, so you are in good shape there, C-Spill 99. And Jay Allen, you have the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll see what we can find. Alex Verdugo and the Dodgers. Oh, that is so nice. I really like this. Molina to 10. And that, doesn't that look like it's signed there and there? Like it is, right? It's signed on the patch and on the card, I believe. That is pretty awesome if you have the St. Louis Cardinals. I really like that card. Yeah, very, very nice and unique because it does appear to be double signed. She's at work. See, I knew it. I knew it, Scott. Ah, see, I know you too well, my friend. We know how that goes. Max Fried comes out for the Atlanta Braves. And here's a handsome little George Springer making the Astros happy. That is numbered to 35. Yeah, Jay Allen, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that relic is signed and on that St. Louis Cardinals Molina, as well as obviously the signature at the top, which is super unusual, but pretty cool, really. I like it when we get things that you don't see every day. Well, Jay Allen, could that be a Tampa Bay Ray for you? Well, yes, it could be. It is Anthony Banda. And it is numbered to 25 for your Tampa Bay Rays. You're a telephone tough guy. I like that terminology. That's funny. Charlie Blackmon is our next out for the Colorado Rockies. So, of course, we have one left to look at. That's our redemption. We're going to flip it over, find out who that is, and then we will head over to the Topps website and we'll verify our team. We're probably going to know the team, but we'll head over there and verify it and make it all nice and official regardless. Oh, yeah, we know who that is. Oh, yeah, baby. Way to start off 5-star. It's the blue parallel, silver signature, blue parallel, Shohei Ohtani for the Angels, who bought in at a very, very reasonable price tonight and were handsomely rewarded, not just with an Ohtani, but a silver signature blue parallel Ohtani, no less. Right? And of course, yeah, we do definitely know he's an Angel, but you also know I'm a geek. We're going to go check it out. That's the way I do it. That's how we roll around here. So let's just bring it up and we'll find it in here. 5-star silver signature is what we're looking for. And right there it is. We're going to scroll down here and see Shohei Ohtani right there. He is as an Angel. So now it's all nice and official-like, and everybody could see it and know for sure that I knew what I was talking about on that one. So let's recap. Yes, Angels. You just had your night made. Shohei Ohtani, silver signature, blue parallel. Love it. That's an excellent first case. Verdugo comes out for the Dodgers. The Beltre /10 for the Rangers. Lucas Sims for the Braves. Justin Upton for the Angels. A little Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Out of our second 5-star stack here, we have Chance Sisco, Don Mattingly, J.D. Davis, Frank Thomas /15 for the White Sox, Francisco Mejia for the Indians. Another Rocky, that one is Charlie Blackmon. Then we have Anthony Banda in the blue parallel for the Tampa Bay Rays, numbered to 25. George Springer /35 for the Astros. Max Fried for the Braves. And this cool Molina /10 for the Cardinals appears to be double signed. It appears he signed his relic and he signed the card itself. So, yeah, that's actually, I would say, fairly unique. I don't think you're going to find a whole lot of those out there that look like that anyway. Okay, kids, 5-star is in the books. Jay Allen, you out, man? All right, well, I'm glad that you stopped by tonight. I'm glad we found a card for you, and I guess we will then see you again tomorrow night or somewhere along the way. Hopefully tomorrow night. You know I like for you to come by and hang out with me. Okay, guys, if you didn't see this a minute ago, and gals, anticipating a Monday shipping date. If you get skunked on your break and your team doesn't pull a card, any consolation cards you're due will ship out with the rest of the break. We just completed 5-star. We're heading into Immaculate right now. When we finish that, we'll be in Phoenix. So this is a 5-box case of 2017-18 Immaculate basketball. It's a full case break. It is break number 1. Once again, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Wednesday, the 17th of October. And of course, your name is across from your team there if you have some skin in the game in this one. And you know what? I got one less case of Immaculate than I was expecting today. Yeah, and so I called immediately when I opened the package, and I was like, hey, man, you shorted me a case of Immaculate. Like, where's my other case? And it wasn't charged for it either. It's not like I was charged for it and didn't get it. Like, I wasn't charged for it and I didn't get it. He says, no, I didn't have you down for that many. I only had you down for this many. I was like, no, I keep that in a spreadsheet, brother. Like, and I change it based on what you tell me I'm going to get. So at some point, this is what you told me I was going to get. He said, no, that's not right. So yeah, so we're going to have one less case of immaculate than I was expecting, but tell you what, it's actually the same group that really I spent a lot of money with on basketball in comparison to what I had spent with them the year before. They got the lion's share of the basketball. And then they really did not give me hardly anything in impeccable or immaculate or national treasures, flawless, any of the stuff that, you know, you normally would be able to buy a lot more of because I bought a lot of the other stuff. They didn't give me very much of. So this was kind of one of those, another one of those today. So I just thought, you know what, bud? That's okay. I'll just shift all my basketball business to somebody else next year. They just make it so difficult for us to get what we want for you guys. They don't make it easy on us. Scott, you said you really need a hit in here and you're looking for the Trailblazers. NK25 is looking for the Celtics. I'm just looking to get the lid off. Couldn't get the lid off. C-Spill says, should we boycott them? Telling you what, I'm not boycotting them, but I am definitely shifting some money around. Because if I had spent the same amount on basketball with somebody else that I spent with those guys, I would have gotten a lot more of the high-end stuff than what they gave me. So that just tells me, you know what, my money's not working well for me there, at least not in basketball. Because it's not like they don't have it. That's the thing. They have it. They just keep it. They won't give it to you. They'll tell you you didn't quote-unquote earn it. You didn't spend enough to earn the right to buy it. But then what happens is they will keep probably 30% of what they get. Instead of selling it to customers, they keep it. And then they mark it way, way, way up. Beyond the markup, obviously, that they already have built in. That's the part that gets me. So, like, if you tell me I can't have it, but it's all given out, that's one thing. But to tell me I can't have it just because you're greedy and you want to keep it and sell it at a higher price, that's another thing. I don't like that. So that didn't sit very well with me today when I got less than I was expecting to get. And then, you know, and they tell me, oh, yeah, you can't, you know, we're not going to give you hardly any flawless. Oh, well, that's good to know. Thank you. I don't know, man. People are crazy. Crazy, crazy. C-Spill says, do you make any money on breaks? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes I lose lots of money. Sometimes I think I'm going to make money until people don't pay me, or people then, you know, do shady things to try to get their money back if they don't hit. So sometimes you think you're okay and you end up not being. Sometimes you know up front you've lost money. Sometimes you make money. Sometimes you break even. But it is a lot of work. I'll tell you who does make a lot of money. That's eBay. My eBay bills, if you added up my eBay bills for this year, I could buy a starter house in some cities. I could buy probably 2 cars in any city. like 2 new cars with just my eBay fees alone. So eBay loves breaks. eBay makes lots of money on breaks, but they make more than anybody else, that's for sure. Rick, you got your Terry Bradshaw helmet. Sweet, man. That was a nice helmet, wasn't it? Pulling some Terry Bradshaw love out of there. That was pretty awesome. All right, our Immaculate Basketball, of course, as you saw, was 1 pack per box. And everything in here we should find a number on. We're starting off with a base card numbered to 35. I had it turned the wrong way. So 35 on the Goran Dragic for the Heat. And then we have numbered to 75. I keep turning them the opposite way. That is Zach LaVine and the Bulls. Base card in the way back here happens to be Zach again. That one, though, is numbered to 35. And we have a base card for Dwayne Wade, who's kind of on his farewell tour. That is numbered to 10. And, of course, Dwayne Wade already announced his intentions to retire after this season. For the for the Warriors, me talk pretty. Draymond Green to 75. NK25 says it's a Laker box. Well, gosh, it's early to decide it's a Laker box, man. I mean, maybe. Are you putting it out in the universe hoping for it? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, Jarrett Allen and the Nets. That is numbered to 49. Of course, that's a relic. You can see that, though. Karl Anthony Towns to 49. A little bit of chipping you can see over there, especially on the right-hand side. You said it looks like I'm breaking poker Texas Hold'em style. Well, you know, when it's only one pack per box, sometimes it's easier when it's that big packaging. It's easier just to get all that big packaging off the table, you know. It just takes up space and gets in my way, and this way is just easier. It's Nene to 49 for the Rockets. Just get all the packaging out and get down to business. Numbered to 49, it's Kyle Kuzma and the Lakers. Once again, that same kind of edge and corner issue over there on the right-hand side with a little bit of chipping. So something's going on with the manufacturing of Immaculate that's given us some little imperfections. To 49, it's Al Horford and the Celtics. Not the Celtic you are after, I do realize. Numbered to 25, what a boring patch to be numbered to 25. That is Derrick Rose and the T-Wolves. Did we already look off that stack? I don't know. We'll keep going in this direction. Seth Curry to 49. Little chipping in the lower left on it. That is the Dallas Mavericks. Then we have numbered to 10 for the Bulls. Bobby Portis. That actually is a nice patch. Nice little 3-color patch for the Bulls. Behind it is a 2-color patch, numbered to 25 for Chris Paul and the Rockets. Now we're going to be getting close to getting in the business of some autographs as we're moving along. Luke Kennard to 75. That's a really nice patch. And frankly, like we pull Luke Kennard out of everything, don't we? Redemption. We'll go back to it. It's flipped upside down. You probably already saw it, but in case you didn't, we're going to go back to it. Thaddeus Young to 5 for the Pacers. By the way, awesome patch. Yeah, and to 5. So if you've got the Pacers, a nice Thaddeus Young to come out and make you happy. And why are you giving me problems here, sir? Trying to stick to the card behind it. It's Pistol Pete Maravich for the Celtics. Pistol Pete's relic is numbered to 25. Come on now, Pistol Pete. Don't be giving me such grief. Well, look who we have here. It is Kurt Rambis to 99. That one is a sticker autograph, and it is also a Laker. And as a matter of fact, it did come out of that same little Lakers pile that we found for Kuzma. So NK25, that could have been a Lakers box. You might be right on that. Doug Collins to 25 with a barely got your 3rd color in there for a 3-color patch, numbered to 25. It's for the 76ers. Always like going back and seeing those like super short shorts from the older days. They're kind of funny to look at. Justin Patton, T-Wolves, 25. Behind that, we have Sam Castle to 99. Also for the Timberwolves. T-Wolves are kind of loading up. Imperfections, chipping and things. Lower edges and corners, both sides. The Magic are getting on board. Numbered to 99 with Hazanga. That is also a sticker. Then, who have we here? Mike Conley and the Grizzlies to 99. That's my favorite look for a card. I like the way that card is designed. So it's nice in that respect for the Grizzlies. Miles Turner. Man, Pacers are racking it up to 99 on that as well. What did you say about the Rockets, Clayton? You said something about, did I call somebody for a team that wasn't correct? If I did, we'll fix it when I go back through. If I did, I apologize, guys. I thought you never know. Sometimes I think one thing and something else comes out of my mouth. So if I called one for an incorrect team, I apologize. Obviously, it's going to go to the team that's on the card. We will recap it all. So if I messed it up the first time, we'll catch it going back through. David Robinson and the Spurs to 99. You know, here's the hazard of the sticker, right? I mean, part of the signature is running off the top and the bottom, and that's just such a drag. And by the way, in a product this expensive, shouldn't be using that many stickers anyway. Chipping, bottom edges, and corners, notable. Grant Hill and the Pistons to 99. Okay, then we have Stoudemire for the Blazers. You asked for a Trailblazer. You got yourself a Trailblazer. How about that? Does that make you happy? So it is kind of a cool looking card too for Stoudemire to 99. Chipping lower left that I notice in particular. Scott, right as this card comes up, Scott goes, not one Blazer. See, like there's the delay for you. So by the time I saw what you had typed, I had already pulled the Blazer. So you got one, man. All right, we have Isaiah Thomas. That is numbered to 49, and he's a Laker on that one. So he was a Laker for like a minute, and now he's a Laker on that card. And there it is. Somebody had an eagle eye, could already spot that nice Reggie Miller hanging out there in the background. It is numbered to 25, and now the Pacers are paid off. You had a couple of nice hits earlier, but if you've got the Pacers, this is who you were looking for, I would imagine. And there it is, a very handsome Reggie Miller coming out for Indiana. And Lakers, we're not sending you home empty-handed. You've already had a couple of hits, but how about that? Mr. Kyle Kuzma to 75 on an introductions insert. Once again, I see a little chipping. You guys can see it too on those lower edges and corners. Probably most of you wouldn't even notice it when you got it, even if I didn't call it out. But I'm kind of particular about it. I do tend to note it when I see it. And frankly, we see it a lot on thicker cards. But anyway, we've got a redemption to flip over. We'll check that out. Then we'll go to the checklist and verify it. And then we'll recap it. How about that? Our redemption is Dion Waiters, Shadow Box Signatures. That's the one I couldn't think of what we called it a minute ago. The card set is Shadow Box Signatures. All right, give me 1 second here. I had to have a little water. Now, what was I doing? Well, what were we doing? We're heading over to the Panini checklist. That's what we're doing. To go through our big drop-down menu and get where we need to be here. We're still in 2017 basketball, crazily enough. Immaculate, come on out of there. Our card set, once again, Shadow Box Signatures, which probably by the time we open the next case and I see it again, I will have forgotten the card set name again, because that's kind of, you know, how it goes for me. Card number 12, there he is. He's going to be numbered to 99. That's Dion Waiters to 99. So let me get him all labeled up, and then we will recap. NK25 says, oh, he did not like this case. Well, I guess it depends on... whether or not you had the Lakers, right? And whether or not you had the Pacers. So I guess some people are going to like it and some people are not. I guess that's kind of the way kind of the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so of course we have the redemption Dion Waiters. That's going to be numbered to 99 when they finally get it to you. The Heat, of course. Kyle Kuzma is a nice hit to 75 for the Lakers. Stoudemire comes out for the Trailblazers. Once again, guys, all of these edges and corners with varying degrees of minor chipping and wear. T-Wolves hit with Grant Hill. David Robinson comes out for the Spurs. Mike Conley and the Grizzlies. Hazonga comes out for the Magic. T-Wolves hit again with Sam Castle. Let me get those down there in their little spot on the sorting mat. You know how I am about my space. I like my space being clear. Reggie Miller for the Pacers. That's a nice hit to 25. For the Bulls, it is Portis to 10. The Mavericks hit with Seth Curry to 25. We have D. Rose for the T-Wolves. The Celtics to 49 with Al Horford. The Kyle Kuzma relic for the Lakers. A Nene relic for the Rockets. T-Wolves with a big Karl Anthony Towns relic. The Nets have a Jarrett Allen relic. Shadowbox signatures, Isaiah Thomas. Miles Turner comes out to 99 for the Pacers. T-Wolves again with Justin Patton. That one is numbered to 25. Doug Collins to 25 for the Sixers. The Lakers hit with Kurt Rambis. The Celtics with Pistol Pete Maravich relic. That is a nice patch for Thaddeus Young and the Pacers. That's numbered to 5, and that's a really nice looking patch. A Luke Kennard patch for the Pistons to 75. And then last but not least to 25 was Chris Paul and the Rockets. All right, so Immaculate Basketball is all finished up, which is going to lead us into a gigantic 16-box case of Phoenix football. That one is going to take us a while, you know. So that one you're going to have to kind of settle back in a little bit. So, you know, if you need to get a drink or a snack or something, now is the time to go get it. And it's going to take us a bit of time to plow through Phoenix, I think. If you didn't see it earlier, here it is once again, anticipated shipping date of Monday. I do not really think that I will get a chance to get it out before Monday. Unless I have a, you know, like stay up all night kind of crazy fit or something. I imagine that you're looking at Monday. But as always, if I can get it out faster than that, I will. I don't believe anybody's going to get blanked in Phoenix. If you happen to have gotten blanked in 5-star or Immaculate, you are still going to get consolation cards, and they will ship out with the rest of the break. So that's how that is going to roll. This is a 16-box master case. What that means is we're going to have 2 8-box inner cases, and it's going to take a while to get everything out of the packaging. More so than actually looking at the cards. I'd say probably not half the time, but maybe a third of the time we'll be just getting stuff out of packs and boxes. It's crazy. But first I got to get the 2 8-box cases out of the master case. So let's start out with that. Get some of this out of the way. And man, my recycling people are going to hate me this week. Who am I kidding? They hate me every week. There's always so much stuff. And you know they're just like every week, you know they're just cussing me, man. Like, what do we have to drag out this week? Oh, all right. So big, giant 8-box case there. Let me get the other one set down on the floor and get some of this rolling. Ay, 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 ay. See, this is the problem. It's going to take up all this space. I hate when they put them in these kind of boxes like this is going to come out in, because it just takes up a lot of space. Like, put it in a flatter box, dude. They don't need to be in this big box. But that's what they put it in anyway, so there we go. We'll make it look all pretty like. You know how I am about having all the like pretty boxes in the background. Yeah, somebody always makes fun of me because I like to have the, you know, the label part facing out. I don't like to have the ends or the backs or whatever facing out. So, no shoe cards. Yeah, you're right. We didn't have any shoe cards come out of Immaculate, which, you know, usually you do have a few of the more interesting relics that will come out of Immaculate, but in general, I would say we didn't see as many come out of even Immaculate Baseball as I would have said we normally would have, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe in the next case we'll have a bunch or something. I don't know. Scott, you said you didn't have any luck here. Man, you asked for a Trailblazer. We got you a Trailblazer. I would say that's lucky. I would say that's good. And plus, you know, you got to break more often. And then if you broke with me more often, you would have probably more luck, right? Because all that stuff, it's all a numbers game. I'm sure you guys all know this. It's always a numbers game. Sometimes you go through those spells where you're like on fire and it doesn't matter what sport you're in or anything else. You just hit like crazy. And then you'll go through those periods where it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been 20 years without getting a hit. So, for sure, it can go in waves, absolutely. So, Phoenix, we're going to be looking for 2 autographs and 1 memorabilia card per box. Somewhere in this, each box has a Color Burst Hot Pack. So, okay, let's just, like this one, for instance, is it. So there's going to be one of those in every single box. I would kind of rather have had maybe one of those in like every case or something, because it would seem to be like a little more special that way, but that's not how they do it. It is 1 per box. So we'll see lots of them as we go along. This is my first look at it this year too, alongside you right now. I haven't watched any breaks of it, and obviously this is my first break of it as well, so we're going to be learning as we go. That, of course, this is our Color Burst Hot Pack. I don't know if these are, I'm assuming they are not numbered. Yeah, they are not. So, Drew Brees and there's all of Royce Freeman, and there's all of our little Hot Pack cards. So, that's what those look like. Now, I'm assuming are our refractors in here numbered? I guess they're not either. That's A.J. McCarron. This is numbered. And it is also A.J. McCarron. It is numbered to 299. So I guess this is going to be one of those products where everything that's numbered, Panini's going to have it facing like that with the numbering up. So we don't have to keep flipping them over. We'll know when we're about to hit something. That one is numbered to 199. It is Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Calvin Ridley, you know I love my Calvin Ridley. He is numbered to 75. It's a relic for the Falcons. All right, let me get some thick card sleeves out. I had our regular out, and I always forget to lay the thick ones out for memorabilia in breaks like this. That way, probably would have fit in the other one, but this way you don't have to worry about it. It's just ready to rock and roll and go. Matt Ryan, numbered to 75. So there are, as you see, lots of numbered cards in here. That one to 10, and it is Jordan Lasley and the Ravens. So lots and lots of numbered stuff we're going to find as we go along. And basically, unless it's really low numbered, we probably, I won't necessarily read it off every time, but you can clearly see it there. It's facing the opposite direction as we go. A little Golden Tate action. Sam Bradford as a Cardinal, riding the bench. You know, Sam Bradford, the whole deal with Sam Bradford was always like, oh yeah, Sam Bradford, if we could keep him healthy, he'd be the best quarterback, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's healthy this year, and he got benched for a rookie. So, what? Sony Michel, that is numbered to 299 for the Patriots. So, Patriots drawing our first ink out of our first half of the case, our first 8 box anyway. And on and on and on we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. What's that from? Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. What is that from? Why do I know that in my head? No. Sam Bradford again. Lots and lots of Sam Bradford. Minka Fitzpatrick to 199. Kyle Lauletta and the Giants to 199. Hi, Brett. I didn't see you jump in there. I didn't look over at chat fast enough, did I? Sorry. You said all of the rookie autographs in here, everything you have seen in the breaks that you've watched, the rookie autographs have all had the patch with them. I think in Phoenix, I mean, that would be, I would say, probably most of the time the case. I don't know if it's every single time. Again, I haven't watched any breaks of this yet myself this year, but just in general, from what I've seen in the marketing materials and all that, I would say, yeah, probably a lot of them are going to be. See, that's what I'm telling you. Longer to get the stuff out of the boxes than it takes to actually look through the cards. There's something kind of wrong with that formula, in my opinion. And I can't just grab them and tear them like you can down the middle with some of the Topps things, so it even takes longer. Let's just look at our hot pack right now since it came out first. It's really quick and easy. So that's our Color Rush hot pack, or Color Burst, or whatever we're calling it. Color Burst, I think. I call it Color Rush because of the Color Rush uniforms, you know. So guys, anybody have the baseball game on? Can anybody tell me what's happening, Astros, Red Sox? If you happen to have it on and you would be inclined to share the score, I wouldn't mind it one little bit. The last thing I really saw was the callback of what would have been the homer that they called, turned into an out because of the fan interference. Which was kind of, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't get a... I saw it out of the corner of my eye live because I was already working on the breaks. And then I looked over and saw the replay. I don't know about that call. I mean, that was a questionable call. And that was a pretty big moment because you're talking about calling back what would have been a 2-run homer and making it an out. Like, whew, I don't know. That's kind of a game-changing, potentially a game-changing call. So... if the Astros do end up losing this game at Minute Maid because of that fan interference, oh, brother, I would hate to be that fan. Woo. Of course, it wouldn't be, that's to 75. Wouldn't be the first time, of course, that a fan caused interference that at their home ballpark. I'm sure it won't be the last, but yeah, I would not want to be that fan. You said it is 3-3. We're midway in the 4th. Thank you, D. Wally. I appreciate that. And BK Lily wants to know if the person who had the Cardinals in 5-star is here. I'm assuming you're interested in that Molina, right? So if the person that hit the Molina in 5-star Cardinals has some interest in selling that, I'm guessing that BK Lilly has maybe might be in the market to buy it. Mike Gesicki, 199 Dolphins. You know, the other thing that Panini could potentially do that would make our lives easier as we break things, number them on the front. Because you know you got to stop every time they put a numbered card in. You have to set the stack down, turn it to look at the number, then flip the card over to look at the other side. And look how much time that takes. You do that times, what, however many numbered cards in a box, times however many boxes are in a case. Yeah, number those things on the front, people. That is Royce Freeman and the Broncos. It is number 2/125. And look at that. You definitely have. I didn't see that till I was about ready to set it down. There's a big imperfection right there. Can you see that? It's right, it's like right there by my thumbnail. It's like the paper is kind of pushed up there. It's not exactly even chipping, although there is some chipping over there. It's literally like the edge of the paper is pushed up on the bottom edge of that card on the back. So just as an FYI, Jaleel Scott and the Ravens, that one was to 149. Eli Manning to 199. That guy needs to just fake an injury and set his butt down. It's like, I don't even care if he's injured. He just needs to act like he's injured so he can save his pride, and he needs to just sit on the bench and call it a career. Cortland Sutton and the Broncos. And if you're a Giants fan and you're an Eli Manning fan, I apologize for offending you, but Eli Manning's best days are behind him. It would certainly seem. Even his own team is calling him out. And then he's just kind of like sort of messing up his legacy to a certain extent, right? I mean, aren't you a little bit when you keep playing and now people remember all the like bad stuff that you're doing now as you're older, and they're not remembering so much the good stuff you did when you were younger? So I don't know. It might be time to hang up the cleats there for Eli, but just my opinion. Brett, you saw 3 1-of-1s pulled in an 8-box inner break earlier. Wow, man, nice. Yeah, that out of one 8-box inner is 3 1-of-1s is pretty solid. I mean, we had a run of like that in XR. We had a case of XR, which was what, a 15-box case maybe, where we had, it was a crazy number of 1-of-1s, like 5 or 6 in that break, and we'd already had a bunch of 1-of-1s in a leaf break right before it. It was, you know, crazy, really. Greg, I agree with you. I would prefer they do something similar to a jumbo pack, or honestly just less packs per box. So, you know, put a couple of extra cards in each pack and give me a couple less packs per box, and I'm a lot happier. Because having to open 12 packs just takes a certain amount of time. So instead of 5 cards per pack, put 10 in there, make it 6 packs a box, and we're all happier. Here is our little color burst hot pack. So it's the Bengals and the Vikings, and there's a little Tom Brady for the Patriots, and who is that? Oh, Luke Falk. I was like, who am I looking at? And Minka Fitzpatrick. Hey, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. Sorry. Latchman, you said he doesn't have a line. Who doesn't have a line? What are we talking about? Are you talking about... oh, you're talking about Eli. I got you. We're back. We're talking about Eli again. I just didn't look over there and see it in time. And talking about he doesn't have an O-line. You know what? That's true, although they did upgrade it some. Okay, they definitely made some improvements there. But that doesn't, I mean, kind of, let's just look at the facts. Odell Beckham Jr. has thrown the longest pass of the season. So, I mean, even when you have a a bad O-line, you should kind of be able to, I think, get the ball a little farther down the field, at least from time to time. That is Ronald Jones to 199 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And for sure, I mean, Eli was definitely had some really good years, and he's done some really good things for the Giants. But I do think that the longer he stays past his expiration date, quote unquote, I think the more it tarnishes his legacy. Because everybody has a tendency to remember the more immediate things that have happened. It's just human nature. So it's the what have you done for me lately kind of thing that comes into play. And then in time, people will go back and appreciate his prior accomplishments. But in the immediate future, they're going to remember what he's doing right now, which is nothing like the way he used to play. O-line or not, it's just not the same guy on the field, in my opinion. The Lions to 149, it's Kerryon Johnson. Greg, are you saying he needs to do insurance commercials like his brother? Well, you just typed in insurance commercial. Is that what you mean? Eli should do commercials like Peyton? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But maybe. I mean, you know, the guy could make some money as a spokesman for sure, and doing different things, but like, sit down and save your reputation, I guess is kind of what I'm saying. Just sit down while people still think highly of you, and, you know, do not move forward. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Put Kyle Lauletta on the field, and let's see what we got. Meanwhile, over in Buffalo, we have, of course, Josh Allen got injured, and good grief, good gracious almighty, why do they keep putting Peterman in there? Like, who over there is not willing to just say, okay, I made a really bad draft choice with this kid? I mean, how many times does Nathan Peterman have to go into a game and lose a game with like 7,000 interceptions before someone says, yeah, my bad. I shouldn't have chosen him. Why? Why do they keep putting that kid in there? And you had A.J. McCarron. Why did you not keep A.J. McCarron and dump off Pick 6 Peterman? I don't know. But they didn't. They kept him because somebody doesn't want to admit that they made a bad draft choice. Okay, good enough. So they put him in there again. He just burned the place to the ground. Now they've got, I don't even know who. They just got somebody else signed and in there. I can't even remember who. Like, that's how far off the radar we are with whoever the new person is. And the new person, who's been in the system for all of, what, 4 days, is going to start the game this week. But this still won't cut Nathan Peterman loose. Well, yes, I know they traded AJ. That's what I said, though. Why wouldn't you? Why, when you had AJ McCarron, why didn't you keep AJ McCarron? That was my point. Why did you trade him? Why wouldn't you have kept him and traded off Pick 6 Peterman? So those were our color burst right there. This makes no sense to me. Oh, you said it's Derek Anderson that's going to be starting. Okay, I couldn't even remember who it was. I just remember thinking, oh my gosh, where did this come from? You know, like, how far are we going to reach here? Just get rid of Nathan Peterman. But frankly, I don't even know why they traded for A.J. McCarron to begin with if they had zero intention of keeping him. It's not like they got all that much back for him when they sent him off to Oakland. Let's get real. And I think we can all agree that they could have used him because A.J. McCarron would have played a whole lot better than Nathan Peterman. So, and I don't even know how long Josh Allen's going to be out, but poor kid, he spent half of his time on his back anyway. They had a little trouble keeping him upright too, so Might be better off if he is out for a few games. Mike White to 100, Dallas Cowboys relic. Got those boys showing up. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of moves I think were strange. And frankly, I thought the Vikings should have kept Teddy Bridgewater, too. I got in a big discussion with my friend about that today. It is her, she's living in New York right now, and her cousin Harrison is the one that plays for the Vikings. And of course, the Vikings are playing the Jets coming up. So she's got a bunch of family coming in to go to the game. Meanwhile, she's got to turn around. She's going to miss the game. She's got to go to Chicago for to do a little work for a few days. And we were having this very conversation today about the quarterback situation and how things are looking for the Vikings. And I say the same thing there. I mean, they spent a lot of money to get Kirk Cousins. And sometimes it looks like they got their money's worth. And sometimes it looks like, ooh, yeah, maybe that wasn't, maybe you shouldn't have spent quite so much on him. But they had Teddy Bridgewater. And I know the history. We all know the history. The guy was great. He got injured, to the point where no one thought he would be able to come back and have a career again. But the fact of the matter is he was looking pretty good. And then they, send him off, and then he gets sent off again, and now he's down with the Saints. He's not going to start down there until Drew Brees is gone, but I think they should have kept him too, for backup if nothing else. Royce Freeman for the Broncos. I think we already saw Mr. RF once. Now you got a bookend. At least I think you do, if I am recalling it correctly. So all the way around, I guess, this year, I just thought there were some interesting quarterback choices made. Oh, Dodge Gaming is not happy that we're chatting. Dodge Gaming wants to only talk about the cards. Well, okay, Dodge Gaming, we can do that. That's not usually how we do things in here. We do generally, this is the kind of room where we talk back and forth, and we chat a lot about sports and things that are relevant to it. So just kind of keep that in mind. That is normally how we roll, but if you would prefer to only look at the cards tonight, Dodge Gaming, we will certainly try to accommodate that for you. Brett, you've seen a lot of Denver Broncos hits come out of here, huh? There's a lot of Denver Broncos in everything in 2018, in my opinion. Of course, they had a pretty good rookie class and a lot of rookies. But I guess I'm probably chatting too much there for Dodge, so we will go back to just looking at our cards. This is your Color Burst Hot Pack. Those are, of course, 1 per box. Then we have numbered to 299. It is LaShawn McCoy and the Bills. Julio Jones to 299 is the next numbered card. Behind that to 149, it's the Chargers. Josh Gordon to 75 for the Browns. San Francisco 49ers have Dante Pettis to 50 with a relic and autograph hit. You have Blake Bortles numbered to 25 for the Jags. Dak Prescott to 199 for the Dallas Cowboys. Denzel Ward comes out for the Browns, numbered to 199. TJ Watt for the Steelers. Mason Rudolph /75 relic Steelers. Luke Kuechly, 299 Panthers. Dak Prescott, 299 Cowboys. Hi, Martin. How are you? I didn't even see you jump in tonight. Then we have Derek Noddy, I think it is, to 299 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Winston, numbered to 75, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. San Francisco 49ers to 149. That is numbered to 199 for the Redskins. Ronald Jones II to 199, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Relic and autograph. 6 open, or 5 open. 3 to go out of the first 8-box case. There's a second 8-box case left to go. And it's going to be a long night, guys. Because all we can really do here, because Dodge is unhappy about the way I do breaks. So to meet Dodge's request, we're going to have a long, boring night and just look at all the cards and call out the numbers. So it's going to be a while, with 11 boxes left to go through. Martin, you need some Vikings, huh? Well, let's try to find you some Minnesota Vikings. Skol, baby. Oh, I agree with you, Latchman. I don't find breaks like this to be interesting or fun at all. But you know. Especially long ones. Different strokes for different folks, I guess, as they say. Your Color Burst Hot Pack is, why is there only 3 in this one? Has anyone else noticed that? Some of our Color Burst Hot Packs have 3. One while ago had 5. Most of our other packs have 5. It's kind of strange that some of them only have 3, but here comes a 1 of 1. It is a printing plate, Semi Cobbs Jr. for the Redskins. Wish it had been autographed, but no such luck on the autograph. But it's always nice to find a 1 of 1. Cam Newton to 49. This is Roquan Smith to 299. And then it is Eli Manning to 199. Pittsburgh Steelers to 149, Jalen Samuels. Baker Mayfield coming out, numbered to 75 for the Cleveland Browns. Relic only, no ink on that one. Keenan Allen to 99 for the Chargers. Blake Bortles to 199, Jags. Andy Dalton, 149, Bengals. Edward, what did you say? I think they're playing Sunday. If you want some Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings and the Jets play Sunday, I believe, right? Marquez Valdez-Scantling to 199 for the Packers. Jaleel Scott to 199 for the Ravens. Odell Beckham Jr. 299. Eli Manning 299. That is to 75 for the Dolphins. For the Pittsburgh Steelers to 99, it's James Washington. To 299, Steelers. To 299, Bears. Gosh, yes, isn't this so much more fun, guys? Oh, where did you find an A-Rod rookie card today, Latchman? Was it in something that you were opening? Greg, I agree with you. I think I absolutely agree with you. This is, yeah. Ditto, my friend. Ditto. And a comic book store. What were they asking for it, Latchman? Was it graded or un? Not graded. Okay. Did it look like it would grade out well? What kind of price tag did they have on it? Here's our Color Burst pack. That one did have all 5 in it. Hooray. Dallas Goedert to 299 for the Eagles. Dallas Goedert again to 199, Eagles. Alex Collins, 299, Ravens. Naheem Hines to 299 for the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. And my man Antonio Brown here just slid off the pile that I had him on. These nice slick surfaces. He does not, however, seem to be any worse for the wear. He just simply slid a tiny little amount and was on a brake mat. So he is fine, but since he did slide off, I wanted to get another look at him. Tony Gonzalez, 75, Kansas City Chiefs. Number to 149, it's Kareem Hunt. Doris Fountain to 25 for the Colts. Latchman's out. You said $2.99, so they didn't have. Obviously, it wasn't autographed or anything, anything like that. Then, but you know, it would just be a fun card to have. I know you're trying to get some for your grandson to have, and if he's a Yankees fan, then or an A-Rod fan, then that would be a fun little card for him to have. And with, you know, not if it doesn't have a high price tag on it. That is Marquise Goodwin, San Francisco 49ers to 299. That's to 99, Rob Gronkowski and the Patriots. Cam Newton to 299 for the Panthers. To 199, Case Keenum and the Broncos. To 75, Aaron Rodgers. Darius Geist to 75, Washington Redskins. Oh, Edward, I was definitely talking about Nathan Peterman earlier. Yeah, we were talking about a lot of different things, but one of the people that's breaking tonight does not like the chat. Does not like the chatter. So we are looking at the cards, at least through the rest of this 8-box case, in an effort to keep that bitter satisfied. Oh, Edward, that's funny. Did you get an autograph or anything out of it? Not, well, maybe you might not want that one. I don't know. You might. Edward, that's funny. You caught an interception from him. Okie dokie, I hit the tripod, didn't I? Yes, I did. Now I hit something on the dashboard as well. There we go. Our Color Rush pack. And back to our cards. Derrick Henry for the Titans. That is numbered to 25. Numbered to 299, Le'Veon Bell. Baker Mayfield to 80 for the Browns. To 149 for the Chargers. 199, Aaron Rodgers. Jerry Rice, 199, 49ers. To 99, Packers. Chargers, 149. Colts, 299. Titans, 199. Matt Stafford to 100 for the Lions. Dalvin Cook, 299, Vikings. To 299 for the Ravens. For the Rams, Vince Ferragamo, numbered to 50. Pretty cool if you have the Rams with the Vince Ferragamo. Jamon Moore to 299. J-Dot, as someone affectionately calls him, to 75. It's David Johnson and the Cardinals. So that is our first 8-box case, and we have torturously finished that up. Now, for the next 8-box case, we're going to go back to the way we normally do things around here. So fair warning to the bidder who does not like the extracurricular conversation. You might want to watch the second 8-box case in the recap then, because we are going to kind of go back into the normal way that we do things for the rest of the break, because there are lots of other people here that we consider as well, and those guys all are used to interacting and having kind of a more fun and lively chat room, and so that's how we're going to roll through the rest of it. And so I'm giving you a heads up, a fair warning on that. So if it is something that you can't live with, then I'm sure I will probably get corresponding feedback to reflect that. But beyond that, there is always the ability to come back to the recap, which will, of course, show all of the hits at the very end of the break. So that's how we're going to be rolling from here on out, guys. All right, we have got our second 8-box case, 8 down, 8 to go. And Greg, good grief, I don't know who does play tomorrow night, guys. Who has the Thursday night game? Who does have the Thursday night game? I can't even think who it is. I should know, but I don't. I can't even think who it is. Somebody's gonna have to chime in and help me on that one. Latchman says I'm ahead of schedule. Am I? What time is it? What time did... Where are we in the grand scheme of things? Oh, I don't know. It's almost 11, so... And I'd say we're about right on schedule, because we started at 9:30. And I thought that we probably would not finish before, like... somewhere between 11:30 and 11:45 is kind of what I was thinking. So I don't think we're way far ahead of schedule. I think we're probably about on schedule. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I'm just looking at Wavion's comment there. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's like an expectation that if you go to someone's house for Thanksgiving dinner and you're at their house and they talk at the meal around their table and you stand up in the middle of the meal and say, I don't like to talk while I eat. It's like, okay, well, but everybody else was, talking already. So I don't know. It's kind of, as I said, it's fine. I did it the way that person preferred for the majority of the first 8-box case, and now we're going to do it the way the rest of us prefer for the second 8-box case. So compromise. There you go. Steelers. And Steelers again. Back-to-back numbered Steelers. I know that's not a shock to anybody, right? That's to 199 for the Patriots. Then we have Kerryon Johnson to 75 for the Lions. Yeah, see, can you guys not see the numbers on the parallels? Because if you want them read off, that's fine. But I'm assuming that you could see the numbers on the parallels, which is, to me, hearing a number read off 5 times out of a pack when they're high numbers, like 199 and 299, to me is just not something I prefer. So that's why I'm not going to usually do it that way, unless it's a low number, like 50 or 25 or 10 or something. Again, my assumption was that you all could see the numbers on the back of the card. So if what you're telling me is you cannot see the numbers on the back of the card as I put them up and you want them all read off, again, we can do that. I mean, it's not certainly my preference, but that's just my preference, and it's not my, it's up to you guys. It's your, if that's what you want to do, that's what we'll do. So that is Cortland Sutton to 199 for the Denver Broncos. As you know, when I just assume, I guess, because they're right in front of me. So if I'm able to see it, I'm always just assuming that it's going to readily show up on camera. But in fact, it seems like maybe it doesn't, which I hadn't accounted for. So no problem. We can certainly go back to that. So to 199, it is Andrew Luck and the Colts. For the Eagles, 149. Lorenzo Carter and the Giants to 25. Nice low number for the Giants. I think I just put that in the wrong size sleeve, but that's all right. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it when I do our happy time sorting later. Simi Cobbs Jr. to 299. Kyle Lauletta and the Giants. That is numbered to 125. To 299, Larry Fitzgerald and the Cardinals. 149, the Jags. 299, the 49ers. Oh, I'm sorry. You said the video quality isn't good enough. Well, I apologize. I can adjust the focus again. Is everyone else having problems seeing the cards as they go by? Did they look out of focus to the rest of you guys? Because I can certainly tweak that again. As you know, I manually set the focus because I don't like all the zooming in and out. When we do want to pull a card up closer to take a better look at it, I don't, like all that business of this and this and this and this, trying to get autofocus to catch it. So I always manually set it. And if it is looking out of focus or blurry to the rest of you guys or whatever, just let me know and I can certainly tweak that. It sounds like that Wavion anyway is maybe having a little trouble with that. So is that true for the rest of you guys as well? If so, I can easily tweak that. I wish somebody had told me that earlier because I could have done that really, really, really easily. Oh, you said it's not the focus. Okay. It's just you're having some problems with compression rates. Okay. Well, then we will leave the focus where it is. How about that? That is numbered to 149 for the Saints. Numbered to 299, it's Jim Brown. Tom Brady to 75. And my sorting area is getting kind of crazy over there. Can't stack these stacks very high, as you might imagine. They have a little curvature to the card when you take it out of the pack. I'm sure many of you are probably familiar with that, having opened these type cards or Prism before. When you take them out of compression, they slightly kind of curve. To 199, Patriots. So you have to keep the stacks fairly low, and it fills up a lot of space very quickly. To 299 for the Cowboys. To 199 Cowboys, 199 Steelers. Vikings, 299. Todd Gurley to 75 Rams. To 149, Stephon Diggs and the Vikings. Josh Allen for the Bills. That was numbered to 99. It was first in the series, too. That's what I flipped it back over to check on. You know me. I always like those first in the series and last in the series. Oh, it's not. Anyway, it says 81. Duh. I thought it said 01. Yeah, okay, good. Maybe I need to go have my eyes checked. Kiki for the Texans. That is numbered to 100 with a relic. Jerick McKinnon, numbered to 10 for the 49ers. Wrong sleeve again. Keep picking them up out of the wrong pile. Making my life difficult. To 99, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ezekiel Elliott to 299 with somebody stuck to it. To 299 Giants. Jamon Moore to 199 for the Packers. Relic and your signature such as it is. And we got a ways to go yet in this one, kids. Yeah, I did not do a... did not exactly get those out of there the easy way, but alrighty, we'll take it. Color, why do I keep wanting to call it Color Rush? It's not Color Rush, it's Color Burst. Our Color Burst pack set aside right there. He did, Martin, you said an impeccable. Jamon Moore signed his whole name. I don't remember seeing that. What's it, maybe it was, where did we see, he wrote an inscription on something. Was it in one of the Leaf products? I don't remember, but he had an inscription in something we pulled. Do you remember that? Because we were laughing, saying it's like the most we'd seen him write anything. But I can't remember what product it was in. Might have been a Leaf product with an inscription on it, but it was crazy because it's like, you know, you only ever see the J. And the apostrophe, I guess. To 299 Browns. Calvin Ridley to 25. Relic for the Falcons. I thought that was something on the card for a minute. Gatorade towel. Matt Ryan, 299 Falcons. Peyton Manning, 199 Colts. 149, Andrew Luck, Colts. Mike Hughes, 99, Vikings. Bradley Chubb. Number to 75, Tariq Cohen, Bears. Redemption, it's going to stay face down. We'll flip it at the end of the break. Our Color Burst pack, right there. Trinity. Yeah, Trinity. That, I think you're right about that. Might have been exactly that, Greg. Good call. To 199, the Raiders. $299 Cardinals. $299 Patriots. $149 Saints. $299 Giants. That is numbered to 299 for the Redskins. Anthony Miller and the Bears, 199. Alrighty. We're approaching the halfway point of the second 8-box case. I wonder, I just completely destroyed that box. I wonder if, I mean, I would think if you collected Jamon Moore, that you would probably pay more if you had for an autograph that was unusual, as in like his full name, as opposed to what you typically get. So I'd be interested to see the price differential and what that one sold for, and maybe what versus what a typical Jamon Moore sells for. But honestly, he's such a prolific signer this year that it's hard to imagine, even if he became the biggest superstar in the NFL, it's hard to imagine his card prices being exceedingly high because, I mean, there's a vast amount of them. Redskins, 149. Number to 49, the Texans. The Dolphins to 199. $299, Seahawks. $199, Jets. Lamar Jackson, 199. Aaron Rodgers, 100. Relic. He surely did play a good game this weekend. $299, Bengals. Josh Allen comes out again. This one is numbered to 100. Why did I say Bears? Bills. You're having a nice break with a pair of Josh Allens coming out so far. To 149, it's the Rams. Simmie Cobbs Jr., 299, Redskins. Larry Fitzgerald, 299, Cardinals. Jair Alexander, 75, Packers. $299, Leonard Fournette. To 99, Aaron Rodgers. To 199, Colts. Comes Jamon Moore out again to 199, Packers. Ooh, we got to look at our color burst first there. Them set aside, almost forgot to look at them. What'd you say, Greg? Autograph cheap like what? Oh, Kalen Balaj, yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of Kalen Balaj too, but not as many as there are Jamon Moore. I mean, there's an unbelievable number of Jamon Moore autographs throughout 2018. That was our color burst right there. To 75, it is the Kansas City Chiefs. Kyle Lauletta is out again. That's to 125 for the Giants. New York Giants. 299 Dolphins. The Cowboys to 49. To 99 for the Bills. Here comes Sam Darnold for the Jets, 75. Jets have been feeling kind of left out, probably. What with having found Baker and Josh. Well, there's not an autograph, but at least a Darnold relic. Marcel Aitman, 99, Raiders. Aaron Rodgers, 299, Packers. 199, Panthers. $149, Browns. Stephon Diggs, 199, Vikings. $299, Cowboys. Cortland Sutton to 75, nice patch. And autograph, of course, along with for the Broncos. The Saints to 199. James Washington, 299. 299 for the Texans. Oh, daggone it. That tripod and I are not getting along tonight, are we? You said a lot of, are you saying a lot of, do you mean Doris Fountain, Greg? A lot of him, you think? Yeah, I've seen him some, but I haven't seen him, what I'd say, a ton. I would definitely say that Jamon Moore and Kalen Balaj are probably the two that I see the most out of the 2018 stuff. Whoops. Naheem Hines. Yeah, decent amount of Naheem Hines, but again, not like, I mean, yeah, for sure, there's a decent amount, but nothing like those other two. And there's been a lot of Broncos, too. More Royce Freeman than Cortland Sutton, but plenty of Broncos made their way through the 2018 products as well. $199 Redskins. 299 Eagles. 199 49ers. 299 Raiders. 149 Texans. 25 for the Panthers. 199 Cowboys. Nick Chubb to 25 coming out for the Browns with a nice 2-color relic. Cortland Sutton, 99. Our color burst pack. Yeah, for sure, Greg. Royce Freeman is another one who, I mean, just he signs the R and the F, and that's about it. To 299 Dolphins. To 75 Dolphins. Another redemption. We'll flip it at the end of the break. Pair of those now and hanging out up there. To 149 Cowboys. To 199 Patriots. For the Carolina Panthers, 299. Numbered to 299, it's the Panthers and DJ Moore. Relic and signature. Little bit of chipping in there in the upper right. Two boxes left. All right. We're just going to go about it that way. Going to end up in the recycle bin anyway. Color Rush pack. Or Color Burst. I'm going to say Color Rush every time, it seems. Color Burst is the correct terminology. That is numbered to 10, Khalil Mack for the Raiders. But the Raiders wish they still had him, too. Ito Smith, 299. Hayden Hurst comes out for the Ravens to 100 with a relic, purple relic. This is numbered to 299 for the Cowboys. Just the one box left and then the one that we are in, Brian. But we'll be doing the recap shortly, so you'll be able to take a look at all the hits. To 125, it's Bradley Chubb, Broncos. $299 Packers. 99 Browns. The Saints have Traquan Smith, numbered to 99. Kalen Ballage, 199. Jameis Winston, 299. $299 for the Jags. Randy Moss to 49, Vikings. Rashawn Evans, 149, Titans. $199, Dalvin Cook. $299, Marcus Mariota. Tom Brady, 199. Well, maybe we'll have a Kansas City Chief come out for you here in the last box. You never know. Our color rush, color burst. Blake Bortles, 199. 299 Jets. $149 Seahawks. 199 Giants. 99 Colts. $149 Jags. The Panthers. DJ Moore. Got a nice little football relic there to go along with your signature for DJ Moore. To $299 for the Saints. I have this is the last box. No more boxes left. Numbered to 25, it's Khalil Mack. Royce Freeman, Broncos. That is numbered to 25 as well. It is a relic. 199 Eagles. 299 Falcons. Broncos, 299. 299 for the Colts. That is numbered to 299 for the Jags. Ronald Jones II, 299 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We've got a couple of redemptions to flip over. Here's what's going to happen. We'll flip them over. We'll probably know where they're going to go once we take a look at them, but we'll still go to the Panini website and check it out and verify our teams. We'll also be able to find out at the same time what those cards should be numbered to. Panini website is very handy for things like that, and it goes all the way back to, I believe, 2009, if memory serves. Go back and look up all kinds of things. Yep, that's gonna. All right, our 2 redemptions tonight. The first one is Darius Geis, so that's Redskin. RPS Rookie Jumbo Autos. Well, they're both him. How about that? But this one is Rookie Auto Jersey Orange, and this one is Rookie Jumbo Auto Swatch. Both Redskins, of course. But what we will do is go make sure that that team is correct, as well as finding out what our cards or what those cards will be numbered to when Panini sends them out. So let's get ourselves back to the Panini website, see what we can find. What was that one? RPS what? RPS Rookie Auto Jersey Orange. There we go. And it is card number 7. So you see it right there. Darius Geis will be numbered to 99 on that particular card. Let me get it labeled up here. And we'll go take a look at the next one. And it is card set RPS Rookie Jumbo Auto Swatch. Card number 7 again, number 275 on that card set. So you've got 1 to 75 and 1 to 99 if you got the skins in here tonight. And we are ready to recap. So Redskins to 75 and Redskins to 99. Lots of hits in here, as always, in these master cases. So we have the Jets, the Giants, the Packers again, Calvin Ridley and the Falcons, Kiki for the Texans, one of a couple of Josh Allen's that we pulled for the Bills. That one is numbered to 99. Kyle Lauletta and the Giants, Kerryon Johnson for the Lions. And the Rams have a hit here with Ferragamo, not one you see very often. Here's the nice Baker Mayfield that came out for the Browns. It's numbered to 80. Darius Geis for the Redskins. Doris Fountain for the Colts. Naheem Hines for the Colts. James Washington for the Steelers. A little 1-of-1 printing plate. It's not signed, but it's in there for recap purposes. It's the Redskins as well. The Broncos with Cortland Sutton. Royce Freeman for the Broncos. Bradley Chubb for the Broncos. Hayden Hurst, Ravens. Nick Chubb for the Browns. That is Cortland Sutton for the Broncos. Josh Allen again for the Bills. This one is numbered to 100. Kalen Ballage, Dolphins. Jamon Moore for the Packers. Todd Gurley, Rams. Cortland Sutton, Broncos. Baker Mayfield, Browns. Mason Rudolph, Steelers. Royce Freeman, Broncos. Mike White for the Cowboys. Ronald Jones II, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Kerryon Johnson for the Lions. Ronald Jones for the Buccaneers. That is Royce Freeman for the Broncos. DJ Moore and the Panthers. Traquan Smith for the Saints. DJ Moore for the Panthers. Anthony Miller and the Bears. Matt Stafford and the Lions. Jaleel Scott for the Ravens. Ronald Jones for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Dante Pettis for the 49ers. Gesicki for the Dolphins. Lauletta for the Giants. Sony Michel for the Patriots. And Calvin Ridley for the Falcons. So that is everything for tonight, and I will put up the spreadsheet information one more time for anyone who might have missed it earlier. We'll take one more look at your shipping dates and all that information. So I haven't anticipated to go out on Monday. I don't really expect that it'll be sooner than that. If we get lucky and I can get it done sooner, I'll absolutely get it on the way to you faster. But in general, I would expect everything we open tonight to get out the door on or about Monday. As always, if something were to go haywire in the week, it could possibly slide a day later and go out Tuesday. But I expect that Monday is probably pretty realistic for that. No one will have been skunked in Phoenix. Every team will have pulled some cards somewhere along the way in Phoenix, I feel sure. But if you happen to get skunked in one of the other breaks, which was 5-star baseball and immaculate basketball, your consolation cards will ship out with the rest of the break. And that is pretty much it for me tonight. So thank you, everyone, for joining. Appreciate having you here. And we will see you the next time. Bye now. Oh, good night, Fred.